Poor sleep linked to being moody. Researchers have connected irregular sleep patterns with mood disorders and depression. Disrupting the body's circadian rhythm by going to bed late and using smartphones late at night may be impacting people's mental health. Researchers combed through historical data from 91,000 people aged 37 to 73. Specifically, they focused on a period from 2006 to 2010 where individuals' activities were tracked via a special wrist sensor. Research published in the Lancet suggests people more active at night than in the day are up to 10% more likely to be found to have a mood disorder. The BBC reports the study found higher rates of depression, unhappiness, bipolar disorder, loneliness, mood instability, and poor reaction times in individuals with disrupted body clocks. A researcher recommended not using mobile phones or getting drinks late at night and avoiding other activities at night. What remains unknown is if poor sleep is the root of mood disorders or a symptom of it. Previous research has demonstrated that late-night phone use can lead to earlier death. Here's more on health. Going to bed late can lead to earlier death. Do you go to bed as the sun comes up? Well, your sleeping habits could be shortening your life. New research suggests people who go to bed late were shown to have a 10% higher mortality rate than early risers. The study, published in Chronobiology International, observed 433,628 individuals for a 6.5-year period. 50,000 late bedders of those sampled were more likely to die or suffer diseases and mental health issues. This, according to co-lead author Professor Kristen Knutson explained, may be due to stress, lack of exercise, alcohol or drug abuse, or other unhealthy behaviors. Knutson suggests night owls could try to get to bed early more regularly and get exposed to light early in the morning. The study says society can help as well by letting night owls work to times suiting their natural patterns.
A new way to monitor sleep disorders. Millions of Americans suffer from sleep disorders, but a visit to a sleep clinic may make your quality of sleep even worse. A team of researchers from MIT has developed a device that can monitor sleep patterns without requiring the subject to be attached to any sensors. Monitoring sleep disorders usually requires attaching electrodes and sensors to patients, which can further disrupt the quality of sleep. A new method developed by MIT researchers involves broadcasting radio frequency signals toward a person, while the signals are also reflected back to the receiver. The captured radio signals are then studied by a deep learning algorithm that can determine the sleep stages a subject is going through. The researchers say they also plan to conduct further studies on the impact diseases such as Parkinson's or Alzheimer's have on sleep.
Time to get to bed. If you think sleepless nights are harmless, a new study begs to differ, claiming it may be connected to dementia. Alzheimer's disease has been associated with the buildup of beta-amyloid proteins in the brain, which manifests as plaques. Since sleep is believed to flush amyloids from the brain, lack of sleep has been correlated with a higher risk of the neurodegenerative disease. In a study conducted by the National Institutes of Health, amyloid levels in the brains of 20 healthy subjects were measured after a full night's sleep. When the subjects were deprived of sleep for more than 24 hours, scans revealed that the levels of beta-amyloid had increased significantly. While the immediate effects of sleep loss are clear, the study failed to look at implications over a long period of time. But even without establishing causation between lack of sleep and dementia, it's clear sleep is crucial to a healthy functioning brain.
Body's bad fat could be altered to fight obesity. Want to not be fat and not do anything but pop a pill to be skinny like a true American? The majority of fat in the body is unhealthy white tissue found around the waist, hips, and thighs. Smaller amounts of brown fat located around the neck and shoulders are packed with mitochondria that generate heat when burning up excess calories. Scientists have found a way to turn white fat in lab mice into beige fat, a healthier fat with some weight loss capabilities, by blocking the PEX-RAP protein. The next step is to find a safe way to block the PEX-RAP protein in humans. Researchers hope to develop more effective treatments for obesity and diabetes, both of which continue to ravage the United States.
Achievement unlocked. For the first time ever, gaming addiction is set to be classed as a health issue by the World Health Organization. According to a draft definition, symptoms of gaming disorder can include continuation or escalation of gaming despite negative consequences. It can also be shown by the gamer exhibiting impaired control over gaming and/or by more time being given to gaming, to the extent that it takes precedence over other important life aspects. And it's not like gamers can just go cold turkey. We mean, have you seen how they handle poultry? These symptoms have to go on for a year for a diagnosis to be assigned, but that time can be shortened depending on the severity of the gaming. U.S. cities experiencing influx of new residents. Bedbugs. Everything is on the up and up in the U.S. You can't deny that. The numbers coming out of the bedbug sector are especially strong and should continue to climb. Baltimore has ranked #1 on Oregon's annual Top 50 Bedbug Cities list for a second straight year. Baltimore was followed by Washington, Chicago, Los Angeles, and Columbus. Bedbug numbers were reduced after World War II, but have since made a comeback due to increased traveling, regulatory restrictions on insecticides such as DDT, and tolerance to organic pesticides. One research firm found that the bedbug control industry was worth around $611.2 million in 2016, with some analysts estimating industry revenue could hit $1 billion in 5 years. According to one report, hotels spend on average $6,383 per bedbug incident, which includes the replacement cost for soft goods, treatment, and lost business.